Good morning, Facebook. Marcus here. It is early. It's a little before 7 a.m., 6:30-ish on Tuesday, 6:41. I wanted to give you guys some updates on our deliveries. We've been sending out a little surveys in our emails on people on if you want for us to start delivering some of our grocery items to places like Kingston, Middletown, Monroe, Newburgh, New Paltz, and even northern New Jersey. So we are sending out another email this morning at 7 a.m. if you filled out that survey, if you click those links on our email, because we're going to give it a shot this next week. We've scheduled some dates for delivery. So starting this Friday and going into next week, we have some set up delivery routes that are going out on an email today. It's only going out to 78 plus 40. It's going to like 110 people that have actually clicked the links in the last two emails. And I noticed that some of you who click the links don't live in those areas. So hopefully people just didn't go click happy and throw off and skew some of the survey results. So I'm really hoping that that's not the case, because I know some people that click those links do not live anywhere near those areas. As I was going through and seeing who clicked and where they were clicking from. So hopefully we'll be able to round up several people on each of these days to make these deliveries happen. So we're planning on going to Kingston, Woodstock, Saugerties. That would be one route. The next route would be New Paltz, Gardner, Newburgh. Those are two routes. The next route would be Middletown, Goshen, Monroe, Warwick would be another route, and then one for northern New Jersey, which we have a couple guests that live in northern New Jersey that want some really big orders. So we just threw that in there and said, okay, let's see what happens, so we just don't go for one big order. There is going to be a minimum. We're going to start at $250 minimum for groceries, which is easy to obtain if you're getting salmon, steaks, a bottle of olive oil and other things. It's going to be easy to obtain. So that's email that's going out this morning at 7 a.m. It's going to give guidelines on how to shop and what to look for, and how long things last. Because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to, let's say, Kingston every week. I'd love to have 12 families ordering from us every week coming out of Kingston, that route and all these routes. Because then, it would be worth it for us to run routes through these areas. So what we need you to do is tell your neighbor, tell your friends, hey, Aroma Time is going to come up here next week, whatever day, and is there anything on their list that you'd like? So it bumps up the orders, because of course this is economic driven, to put somebody in the van and drive around for 5-6 hours. It has to be economics behind it, of course. We can't do something to lose money. So that's the deal with that. Today's special is Tuna Tuesday. Tuna Tuesday is $19.99 tuna entrees, and then it's jerk chicken for $9.99. That's today's $9.99 special, is jerk chicken. I'm up early. We have a lot of stuff to do, Jamie and I. If you watched Jamie's live yesterday, you would know that her grandfather had passed away, and we have the funeral this morning, or the family gathering this morning. I don't think it's really allowed to be called a funeral. So that's the story with that this morning. Good morning to everybody who's tuning in. We appreciate all the support. I appreciate the views. We got people tuning in from all over. So if you can just drop a comment, #live or #replay if you're watching this on the replay. If you want a delivery, drop a comment of what area you're in. So for example, if you got this email, we sent out an email Sunday and Monday with a little survey in there. Just click the area. Don't click everything. So what's going to happen is you're going to click everything, and it's going to confuse the survey results. So as soon as you click it, it tags you for that area, and then you're going to get a special email for that area. So if you get an email, if you live in Ellenville and you clicked the northern New Jersey, you're going to wonder why you're getting a northern New Jersey email for delivery, and be like, well, I live in Ellenville. And that's what people did. Some people did that. I know, unless you have a house in northern New Jersey that I don't know about, I saw some people that clicked things that I don't think went into the right category. So you had to be very careful. It was the last 2 days. That email, we'll also send out another email today with that same survey in it, announcing today's specials and things like that. So that will be in. So just be conscious of what you're clicking, because if 78 people click and only 20 of those are actually real, then our numbers are very skewed, and the economics aren't behind this at all. So we got a lot of results. 110 people actually said, yes, I'm here. And if 20% of those people ordered, it would be a successful, those would be very successful delivery routes. So that's the story with that. It's sunny today. Get out and get some sun, get some vitamin D. Your body needs it. Your immune system needs it. Out of all this craziness that's going on, not many doctors are out there telling you the benefits of eating right, taking your vitamins, and getting sunlight and exercising. Super important. The doctors that I listen to talk about that. The alternative medical doctors, the nutrition-based doctors, nutritionists, the holistic nutritionists, they all talk about how important it is to build your immune system. So hopefully the worst is over from all this, and get out, enjoy properly, social distancing. That's the story with that. Drink lots of high-quality water. We're giving out free water. We're giving out free water here, ionized water at the restaurant. Come in, bring your jug, we'll fill it up. Gloves. We still have gloves. I'm unable to buy gloves from two of my main sources. I'm unable to. So, and I heard another distributor's gloves prices went up. We're still giving these out. I have a couple cases of vinyl. Latex are on really, really short supply. I don't know what I'm able to do with latex gloves. Vinyl gloves, I still have some more. I'll be giving them out, or I'll be selling them. I'm assuming I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to have to cut that off. And people are coming in here and buying gloves by the box and saying, we're giving them out for free. You can come in here and we'll give you a couple for free now. No purchase necessary. Put it in your food order. That's a community public service. People come in and go, I just want the box, Marcus. How much is the box? And people are coming in and saying, you're the only place that we can find gloves. My supplier online that we were buying gloves from, they sell like 4 dozen different gloves. Vinyl, latex, nitrile. They sell all these different ones, powdered, unpowdered, poly. They sell every single line item, every single SKU, every single box says global shortage, global shortage, global shortage. They've never said, they used to say out of stock and bring them back in stock. Now it says global shortage across the board when it comes to gloves. So use your gloves wisely. When you use your gloves, don't use them for hours and touch different surfaces. Because that's not the right way to use a glove. If you watch when I use a glove, but now we have to be conscious saying, it's just not, there's a balance here, I think. When I go into the store, I carry rubbing alcohol. I carry something with me into the store that when I touch different surfaces, if I'm touching this box, touching that box, touching the push cart, I spray my gloves down and get the rubbing alcohol on my gloves, then I can touch the next surface. All right, so if you can do that throughout the course of the store, or if you're doing multiple activities, you'll probably get a little extra use out of your gloves, and that's probably the safest way to do that. But folks, your gloves, just because you're wearing gloves does not mean you can touch everything. Touch your door handle, touch your steering wheel, take your gloves off, touch your steering wheel, close your door handle, and then touch your face. That's not the purpose of the gloves. The gloves are there to stop cross-contamination. And incidentally, if you read report after report out there, they're saying that washing your hands properly every time is more effective than wearing a glove over, because what's happening is these gloves are getting bacteria on them, and bacteria will live longer on the gloves than on your hands, especially if you're properly washing your hands. So proper sanitation, folks, with that. All right, folks, that's it. I've got to get going. Busy day here. You'll see Jamie live at 4 o'clock. Maybe I'll do another live today when I get a chance. Tuna Tuesday. We'll be searing off a lot of tuna for tonight. $19.99 for the entrees. It's albacore tuna from the Pacific Northwest, line caught, the lowest mercury tuna of any tuna out there. We're actually getting it in pouches today, too, so you can make tuna fish salad from home. That will be getting added onto the list today. That's en route right now in a delivery truck. Bigger pouches. Albacore tuna, Pacific pole-caught, line-caught albacore tuna is known to be the safest, the best tuna out there on the market. It is an amazing, amazing tuna product. That's Tuna Tuesday. It is pricey. It is pricey tuna. It's not inexpensive tuna. Whether you buy it in a pouch, a can, or you're buying it frozen loins like we have it, it's not a cheap product. We've never, ever, ever even been able to sell our tuna entree for $19.99 just because the cost that goes into it. And right now at $19.99, the numbers don't quite work financially, but we're doing it because of this pandemic, of what's going on right now. I want to be able to move product. I want to be able to generate sales. I want to be able to create great values for everybody. So that there's certain things that we'll be able to keep prices low when we reopen back to normal. Tuna will not be one of them. Tuna is just that albacore tuna is not one of them. It is an expensive fish. It's high quality fish. It's the safest tuna out there. Not many sushi restaurants use this tuna, just because they don't prize this tuna as a prize tuna, because they want the big tunas, right? The big tunas loaded with mercury. The frozen saku blocks, the frozen other stuff that's pumped with odorless gas, smokeless gas, so it shows this bright color. They want the big tunas loaded with mercury. This is not the tuna that goes into sushi restaurants. So it's not called white tuna. This is albacore, Pacific Northwest albacore tuna. There's almost 50 some species of tuna out there on the market. So not many places use this. A lot of sushi restaurants don't understand the attributes. A lot of chefs don't understand the attributes to this tuna, how sustainable it is. The health qualities of it, they don't understand, and it doesn't look like the other tuna, so they don't buy it. But it is indeed a very pricey, the safest, healthiest tuna out there, and that's the tuna we've been using since we opened in 2003. All right, folks, I got to rock and roll. I got to go. We'll talk to you later. Drop some comments if you want delivery. Just drop a comment of what area you live in, and we'll be able to schedule you in. It's probably going to be every other week right now. But again, the more interest in this, share it with your friends. The more interest, the more economically it makes sense, the more we can do it. All right, folks, got to go. Talk to you later.